Okay, you've only got a whole lamb, 2 halves. Just started, but I'll show you properly what I'm doing, and then we're going to use one of these machines, which is quite good. Actually, very good. We've had this a few years now, haven't we? So what you do, because you have to buy the bag separate. Close it. And just show you this.
Do you want the fat?
Yeah, keep the fat. Yeah. Seal. So you just seal it once because the bags. It comes in like a great big open envelope sort of thing. You'll see that goes off, and then you press it. And if you look at that, beautiful seal. And then we'll measure what we want to do in the bag, which is a boneless shoulder, quite a big lamb. So probably use my knife. Like so. Okay, and then once you've done that, you put the bag then over the seal. This is your seal, and then you put it over, but you mustn't cover that little tiny hole up because that's what sucks the air out. You'll see. Make sure it's closed properly. Then you've got this. You've got another button here that says vacuum and seal. That'll suck the air out. And when it knows it's got most of the air out, it should automatically seal. There we go. So it's a backpacker. And there we go. Then you release 2 buttons. And there we go. One lovely backpacked boneless shoulder. Boneless shoulder, this one, Jane. Okay, James has got the saucepan out, and because just peel that, and that will go as stock in the pot. Okay, partly cut that one up, so we've got this one now. I'm just going to show you. That's the carcass. Very, very nice. I'm not too sure when they were killed. Professionally done in the abattoir. I've worked in an abattoir for many years, and very humane. I know people don't think so nowadays, but it is. Right, let's get to put this together and getting it bagged up. Okay, to make some room on the table, I'm taking the leg off first. So I'm going to remove the knuckle. This is my old butcher's saw. Many years ago. I'm just getting a knife. Oh no, I've got my knife. You didn't see that, did you? Sorry. Yeah, just taking the knuckle off. That's going in the pot because we're going to make a stock with that. So we're going to go through that one there. Straight through there. I said, well, I was going to say chop to him because I ain't got much room, but if I've already got it, so sorry. Kidney. Keeping that. This is the cord, just get rid of that. This piece here now, if you were to leave this, if you were to take this off a piece of beef, not a beast, piece of beef, this piece here, this would be the fillet which would continue just to here. So that would be the most expensive cut on a piece of beef. That would be the fillet, okay? This piece here, so from about here, this would be the sirloin. So this is the loin of a lamb. It'd be the loin of a beast, or not a beast, beef, or it would be some sort of pork loin. This part here, this would be the brisket, but we're taking it off to about here, and this would be belly. Okay, on that one I just did there, I took this off as a breast of lamb. That's what we call it, breast of lamb. On a piece of beef, it'd be the brisket, But what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to leave that on there, take it between the 5th and 6th rib, cut it through, and I'm going to leave this attached to the shoulder. Then I will bone this out, and then I'll take some of the fat off this brisket. But mind you saying that, you have to cook brisket for a long time, but it's lamb. Anyway, I'm going to try different ways. See how we get on. Let me just move you out of the way a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this back there. So that's all going to come through. Oh, I got my sauce stuck. Okay, so that's your loin, and that will be your shoulder. I'm going to put this into probably 3 or 4 different cuts. I'll show you. Now this is this is the neck. I'll use my other knife on that, a bit smaller. You can probably guess we're in the kitchen. This is just did this for a living for probably in the close about 20 years. Of course, it's getting a bit to do with today's society. They're like, I haven't got any butcher's knife either now. So it's a little bit slap happy. I do apologise. I'm trying to keep quite a bit of meat on the shoulder rather than on the bone. When we were butchering, we got told off. Our bones weren't immaculate. Oh, by gum, I tell you what. Well, you got dirty bones. And you're like, yeah, whatever. What we and Jane are trying to do, which we are doing at the moment, we avoid any processed foods if we can. So this is why we bought a lamb, but it'll be one of probably, maybe not the last, but there we go. Not a bad job for her. Put him in the pot. Right. So this as well here, this would be a lamb fillet as well, which people it's one of the most delicate parts. So not this. This is just a gristle. You know this gristle? See what they make dog chews out of. This one, yellow, is very rubbery. Okay, so now I want to take this and cut it straight through. And now in the trade, this would be known as the knuckle. Okay, as the knuckle as it suggests. Okay, and this would be the blade. Well, I'm going to take some of this off to make it into a couple of joints. So you can see, I'll tell you why it's called the blade in a sec. So you're just following the seam. See that? And then we get to the blade. Shoulder blade. Shoulder blade. Actually, I'll leave that on there because that's nice. It's a nice. So that'd be a nice boneless joint. Okay, this is a knuckle. I could bone this out as well, but sometimes it's nice if you're going to cook like a lamb poiki or lamb stew or something, or you can leave it on like that and then just comes off the bone. So that's what we'll probably do with that one. So now we'll bag these up and get these out of the way, and then we'll sort that one out. Sorry, I just did a mistake then. So I just took off 2 slithers. They'll go in the pot just for thing, and then I've just taken off some of the fat. See, fatty. Put that there. And then we'll put this one. This is a knuckle with the brisket on. So this has to be cooked slow. I'm leaving the fat on.
What do you mean a knuckle? Is that the bottom of the leg?
That is the front part.
The shoulder?
The shoulder. Shoulder knuckle.
So those are the shoulders, the back shoulders?
No, there's no back shoulders. We don't get shoulders at the back.
Well, how do we get
Front. These are the 4 legs. These are the other ones. Look, these are.
Yeah, I know, but
I've
already got 4 shoulders.
Just because they're big, so I've cut them out. We actually got 6 shoulders.
Oh, right, you've chopped the
So I've
shoulder.
chopped us off, and then this is boneless, this is bone in, the other one's blade, but they're so big, we've had to cut them into smaller pieces, you see. With me?
Okay, you going to do any string?
No, I need to.
You could actually cut that into steaks.
This one?
No, that looks like a steak to me.
That'll be off the leg.
Leg steak.
Leg steaks.
Shoulder steak's good, spare rib.
Could do.
If it was raw.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Right. Okay, this is the leg. It's a big leg as well. Nice, very, very nice. Tail. That's the leg. This is the stamp. Ooh, nice official. Look at that. Love that. And if this was a piece of beef, this would be your top side, silver side, top rump, and this would be your rump. So this is the best. Well, it's a lamb. This is a chomp end, and this is just a leg of lamb. And this will be, so you've got. I'd take it in 3. That chomp. You'd have this, and then you can bone this out.
Steaks.
You can have some steaks as well.
Cool, lamb steaks would be nice.
Yeah, okay. I'll do them for lamb steaks. Yeah.
Lamb chops.
Well, there's your lamb chops.
Skinny ones.
Yeah. Well, until he gets the loin end.
Kidney.
And kidney. Yeah. So that's your kidneys, which we keep as well.
Fat around the kidney, isn't there?
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I did pour you one, but
Did you? Okay.
I drank it.
Did you drink it?
No, I just put it in mine.
What? On a piece of beef as well, I'm trying to give them, both. On a piece of beef, you would leave this like this and you'd bone this out first.
Why?
Because that's the rump. That is part of the rump. I'll show you now. See?
That would make a nice ham, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be a hock on a pork. That would be your ham hock. Okay, and then this will be your. Look at that. So we'll have some steaks out of that because this is like your rump. Beautiful.
On the plate.
No, not for a minute. There we go. So I'm going to bone this out, and this will become some nice rump steaks, but lamb steaks. nasty little knuckle on this, I know. Remember this now. We never used to bone out much lamb. We used to just bone out the beef. The lamb was just like cut into joints, and then that went to the butchers. So you just had your main joints that you did. This is an awkward little bone. And you have to go through the knuckle here, open the knuckle up, which is it, and then you've got a break. Looks like we've all got it. Where the knuckle joins inside, there's a sinew. And you've got to, you see, how to take the sinew. So the knuckle goes in there, you've got to take the sinew out. There you go. Right, I'll carry on boning this, you don't want to see this. So there you go, you have to break through that and then come back and then... So a bit of meat on there, but we'll just put him in the stew pot and we'll get it rendered down. Right. Not too much fat. And then, if you wanted to, you could, well, we got to, take the knuckle out. So I'm just going to you could, we used to be able to do it, well not we used to, we still do, take it out without splitting the meat. Sliding your knife down the bone. Right, I'll give this a go and get back to you. Not bad. In the pot. And then what you can do with this, just trim it off a little bit. There we go. Fat. And we'll do a few, let's do a few steaks. Probably steak the lock actually. There's a bit of, remember that. It's a knuckle. It comes off. There you go. I'll carry on with this. Two more. These are going to be.
They're quite big, aren't they?
Yeah, beautiful.
So that's an easy meal. There's no sort of like.
No. Well, that's what I thought when I saw that. Okay. I got that right.
Yeah,
I can't
did it.
say. You like that?
Yeah.
Feel. Doing this way as well should, oh, cancel, I've already done that. Doing this way stops freezer burn. If you leave meat in the freezer for too long, you can end up with, you can see it goes a white colour, which is called freezer burn. That's because it's been left in there too long, or it's not been, or there's air in it, and then what happens is then the meat gets frozen itself, which it does, but I mean, there is frost inside, and then it kills the meat, and that's when it looks very white, and then it tastes revolting. backpacking it is a good way of storing your meat for longer periods of time. Full of useless information. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if I've shown you this. Like I said, it's a big envelope. I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Anyway, put it in there. Seal only. White sealing. Cut the bag to what size you want. It's finished sealing. One seal bag ready to go. Okay, last but not least, this is the loin. I don't know what to do with this. I might actually just bone it out tomorrow because there's so much waste on a chop. I mean, I do like a chop, but so that's it. So this will be your loin. So these would be nice chump end chops, straight up to, yeah, you can see they look like pork chops. Probably do that tomorrow. And what I might do with this then as well, which is you can do, is bone it out, which I will do. Keep the, this is called the skirt. Bone it all out, trim it up nicely, roll it, but you can put stuffing in the middle and then freeze it. But that's for a job for tomorrow. The last job I'm going to do is another leg, which you've seen. Then I'll put the pot on, render what we've got left down. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the vid, please like, subscribe, share if you would. That would be great. Yeah, really, that's about it. I didn't do it for squeamish. There's no squeamishness in this. It's just like, this is just normal. Just trim that up just before I go. That's it. That bit of flank with the meat on, I'll put with the belly, and I'll roll that in as well. Anything with meat on, just roll it in. Right, so I'll bone this one out as well, make it into chump chops, and then I will bag them. Like I said, thanks for watching, and see you in the next vid.